glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Texas Longhorns. Restate the state call again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Longhorns ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The run inside. It's Fuller. Runs through the tackle. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Throwing, Sellers. Finds the tight end. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. Sellers from the gun on third down. Hauls it in. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Caught in the backfield, it's Fuller. Could not make his way to the corner.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
Running inside. It's a fumble. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
That is exactly how you set a tone.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Sellers. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Looking for space. It's Smothers. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage.
There's some room. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Push down for the tackle. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Sends it back in motion. Manning from the gun on third down. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
Fielded in the end zone, it's McAllister. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice upon them, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Now here's Sellers, looking for a huge play. Finds a spot in the middle. Here he goes. The 20, the 10, touchdown Gamecocks. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field, uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
And it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put points up in electrifying fashion with an 82-yard toss for 6. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Motion from the wideout. Manning makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay, I'm gonna take it right now.
Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. The run inside. It's Smothers. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Manning with a play fake. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback making checks. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
They'll move the wide receiver. Arch Madness. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Manning from the gun on third down. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Fourth down, Manning. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Rush is on him. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Sellers takes the easy throw in the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Oh, he wants it all. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Taking it the other way. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield as Manning just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Running inside, it's Smothers. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Bevo is a ground-based animal, and he has to like what he's seeing right now from this running game.
Yeah, the beef up front doing their job, creating some holes, making some alleys, get those running backs. I think Texas, when you can pound the rock and you can use your big guys up front, you can win a lot of football games.
Here's Arch to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. They'll run with Brown. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Texas. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's forward.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Finds his big tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's Sellers to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Complete downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
That is such a nice example of a quarterback and his tight end being on the same page. A little bit of a scramble drill right there where the quarterback had to get flushed out of the pocket, but his tight end was able to lock up with him and was able to mirror him, find an open area downfield. Quarterback makes a nice throw, you make the nice catch, and just like that, offense in the red zone.
And at this point on the field, I guess why not try to guess the snap count? Defense gets caught, still first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Manning on play action. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Arch is going to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and you can tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. That's one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try to make yards after the catch, but keyword being after the catch.
And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. They'll go with Brown. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. I'll admit, I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, oh, I'm just going to draw them offside. A lot of times, by the way, it gets the defense to kind of relax for a second. You can tell they had a plan ready to go. They knew they were going to be aggressive.
Throwing Manning. A little release to the back. At the 45 on his way. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Deep shot for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's McAllister. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Throwing, Sellers. Looking left. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Listen, sometimes these quarterbacks, they get locked in on who they want to throw to. I didn't think he was open there. Nice job by the defender, breaking on the football, batting the ball down, making sure that receiver.
And he goes down back at the 1-yard line. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
Oh, that might be a little too close for comfort for me. If I'm a play caller, I want to create some space. I want to take a shot, maybe throw the football down the field. But woof, I want my quarterback to know, like, listen, hey,
and they got him in the end zone for a safety.
Well, the defense can smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And he's not going to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Play action, here's Manning. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Looking to take a shot. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And he was looking for the pick six. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The run inside. It's Fuller. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Sellers. Now he's going to break the pocket. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
They go play action with Manning. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll bring it out. It's Harvard. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll run play action. Going to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 35. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Here's Sellers to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football, trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Manning with the play fake. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. Tried to nestle that lob in, but it's incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
To the air, it's Manning. A strike downfield.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating.
He'll take a shot. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Longhorns! This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard, 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
I'm bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Throwing, Sellers. Fires to the right. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show.
Number 14, set to kick off.
Coming out with it, it's Simon. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap-sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. Nope.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Upstairs, he's got it. All the way. Touchdown, Texas.
You got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I'm about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And he puts through the extra point.
South Carolina, 10-17.
He'll bring it out. It's McAllister. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Sellers. Under fire. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Gonna take a shot. Got it down the field. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the third quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
And man, 3 plays into this drive, and it's apparent what this offense wants to do. They're going to take shots down the field. They're going to be aggressive.
Here's Sellers to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Gamecocks! He got it, beat down in bounds. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out.
South Carolina.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drop. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Manning on play action. Bringing the heat. Going for it all. And that ball is hauled in the end zone, but he is just out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Quick catch on third down. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Might be calling a hot route. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Spits it out to the back. He's got his man. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Here's Manning to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Man, we're watching a quarterback duel here. Both of these guys are absolutely slinging it every time they're on the field. Now it's this guy's turn, and he's taking advantage of the opportunities. This defense has not had an answer for him. They're not getting enough pressure on him, and when he has this kind of time, he is just going to carve you up.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Inside the 40. The 40. He's at the 30. At the 20.
how about the defensive line? You know what? They're so athletic, they might as well be called running backs. They were running backs in another life. Probably should be anyways. Look at how he scoops up the football, makes a play, chews up yardage, almost houses that puppy. What a great athletic play. One of the most athletic players in the field.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Throwing, Sellers. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. And that is interception number 3 on the day. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped." He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him.
If you want to sit back in zone, it's my job to find holes as the wide receiver in the zones. Nice little curl route, curls right behind the defender. Great pitch and catch.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Might be changing the route. To throw, Manning. Under fire. And down he goes.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down.
22, return.
4th down, Manning. Throws to the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
He's got it for the 2-point conversion. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
Number 14, set to kick this one.
He'll return it. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
Really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now here comes...
Maybe a crease. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play. Manning. Working the middle. He just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Here's Brown. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Tries again to get it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
They'll try to run it in with Brown. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the beatdown has ensued. How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Arch Madness. Gets it to the back. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the two-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. Only reason you can think of for the onside kick here is they want to stick it to him. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They have it once again in spectacular field position, cashed in the last time, and even better this time around. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Throwing right. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, this guy must feel like he's running to a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. Working that left side now. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. They go play action with Sellers. Oh, they're after him. And not much going on downfield. He just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Well, this defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the fourth quarter, and still he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Sellers throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Sellers to the air again. Fires to the tight end. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further.
South Carolina, 35.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as...
Could be an alley. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
There he goes. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Longhorn. And the stomping has commenced.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McAllister. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Sellers on the play action. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Got some room to run. Touchdown!